So it's pretty crazy. Um, I've been attacked by spiritual warfare so much in the past couple weeks, especially. Um, I'm in twin flame union with my soulmate, like the most amazing. Oh my God. I can't even believe it's real. I can't believe it's real. Anyway, I'm not doing okay. I'm really not. I thought that, I don't know. I don't know what I thought. The psychic attacks that I've been having, it's starting to actually become a problem, and I'm not okay. I'm not okay, and I was wondering if you guys would pray for me. I have this belief deep down that nobody truly cares. I know that's stupid, right? But it's not really. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. I couldn't help but cry. I was on the phone with Marcos on a video call, and I was crying like, I don't know, probably 2 hours straight. I just cried and cried and cried. And I know it's cancer season, so everybody's hella emotional. But one of my exes reached out today to me. And there's no feelings there at all. I don't want him back at all. But it was just, for me, a slap in the face. It was like this feeling of, I only want you because someone else does. And I'm only going to reach out and bug you because you're happy. It's like, it was such an insult to my intelligence to get a message from him today. I deleted him, I blocked him, it's whatever. I didn't even talk to him, but I asked him, I just said, who is this? He wasn't in my phone, so I said, who is this? And it was just so strange how he even sent a picture of himself, like just a normal picture, like, you know. And I could tell psychically as a witch, like I could tell the intentions behind him sending that picture without me asking for it. He just wanted to have me look at his face, and the intentions behind it were, I'm going to trigger her and make her feel something. And the weirdest thing happened. I felt nothing. Not repulsed, not turned on, not sad, not happy, not anything. It was like looking at someone who is dead to me. And it was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. I witnessed it as if I was like from a higher point of view or something. And I couldn't believe that. I was just like, I don't want him at all. I'm already happy with somebody else. And the psychic warfare, though, that Marcos and I are going through in our union, I'm worried for both of us, to be honest. Because there's this duality as a psychic. I can see two realities at any given time. I could see a reality of war, and I can see a reality where we're at peace and we're in heaven together, and like we've got a cute little house in the woods and kids running around, babies, and a farm and like little plants, and we're just so happy. And we talk about that life together, and we've already named our future kids together. Like that's how it is, you know? And then there's this other reality of pain and suffering and all the darker elements, and I can't figure out how to stop being depressed right now. And once again, in a couple days, in the 3D, the way it's looking, I don't know where I'm going to live in a couple days yet again. I'm struggling financially, and it's like this reoccurring loop of a trauma in my head, I think. And I'm not able to get in that place of believing that God's got me. It's as if I'm in hell and I wasn't here yesterday and I wasn't here the day before, but I descended into hell. And I don't know how to change what I'm seeing. I've lost the motivation to change what I'm seeing. When most people try to change a negative thought into a positive, I don't do that anymore. I'm tired of people hating me. I'm tired of actually being targeted for being happy. I'm tired of men only knowing they love me when they can't have me. But when they can't have me, they don't want me. It's so sad. I'm tired of people trying to stick their nose in my business when it comes to whom I love and how intensely I love my new person. We're so insanely in love. I mean, it's wild. I've never seen anything like it, the way that we unconditionally love each other. And it's testing every sort of belief that I have about manifestation, about how to keep it, how to keep this beautiful, connection that we have. He and I are stronger than ever, but it's like, it's the outside world that scares me. It's everything else. It's not love for me. That's not what scares me anymore. Just that moment you really do believe that you're like the only person on the planet left. Like everybody's just kind of dead. And I really think they are. I think people spiritually died and then physically died. I think that people are dead and we just don't know it yet or something. Like there's this zombie apocalypse happening and I just have to pretend that like I'm okay with it, or I have to just ignore it. I have to just ignore it and bring in my manifestations that are different than this. I sang to Marcos tonight. Like it was so beautiful. It was like I actually sang from my soul. It was like performing for someone for the first time in like 18 years. I haven't sang like that in a long time. It was the most freeing experience of my entire life. He makes me feel alive. He makes me feel powerful. He makes me feel like a woman, like I'm allowed to be a powerful woman who controls her reality, who speaks everything into existence just so easily and quickly. The way he believes, the way he believes in our future is, I've never seen anything like it. The way he won't let me give up, even though I fucking want to so bad. I want to give up so bad, and I know everybody else does, and I don't want to think about other people. Other people don't exist anymore. It's not like I'm selfish. It's just like everybody's dead. Everybody's like spiritually dead. And we're thinking of our future, and so sad when I think about how this world has treated him. And I have pennies to my name. And once again, no food in my fridge. And I think to myself, how is an empress that teaches people how to manifest experiencing this? What is really the problem? What is truly the issue? I manifested my perfect person, the man I'd been dreaming about for 14 years. The love of my life. Best thing I've ever laid eyes on. I've never been in love ever in my life. I've been in infatuation. I've been in obsession. I've been in codependency. I've been in abuse. I've never been in love. And so I'm seeing the most beautiful thing in the world right in front of my eyes, as if by magic. I'm bringing something from the invisible into my visible world. But to see what they did to him. You know, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with it. Finding your twin flame and then realizing he's just as broken as you are. What they've been doing to him. What they've been doing to him. Pure love. Being of pure love and what they've been doing to him. I used to spend a lot of my time trying to warn people about the dangers of what's coming next in a magical war, in a spiritual war that people don't even think exists because they don't believe in the spirit world at all. Most people just only see 2 feet in front of their faces. And I've been trying to teach people for a long time about what happens during a spiritual war, and to see the love of my life, the most amazing man in the entire world, can't even get out of bed. He's practically paralyzed, my twin flame. He was in a coma for 3 months and couldn't walk. He's lost all function of his left arm, paralyzed, basically. I've seen some of the worst and the most hateful things ever said to me online over the last 1.5 years that I've been homeless or living in my car or shuffling from Airbnb to Airbnb because that's all I could really afford. And I've seen some of the most heinous comments ever that could happen to a soul. I can't even repeat some of it. I can't even believe it. And here I am. I finally manifest the man that I'd been dreaming about for 14 years. And instead of us being in heaven, we're in hell. We find ourselves in love in hell, in the darkest plane of existence that is seemingly filled with demons and zombie brains everywhere. And World War III on the brink, and all this like fear I have. And I've seen God work so many miracles in my life. I've seen literally miracle after miracle after miracle. Like, I have seen God do some big things, but even I'm starting to feel hopeless. I don't know how to tell him. I tried to tell him tonight I feel so hopeless, and just hearing that man try so hard to convince me not to give up is so sad. I should be the one trying to tell him not to give up. So, in 2 days, once again, I have no idea where I'm going. No idea how the universe is going to come through for me once again to put a roof over my head or food in my fridge. And the man that I'm madly in love with has been targeted just as much as I have. Both sides of his family are witches and warlocks. His entire family is coven. And he's never been spiritually protected by a high priestess before, and so I'm coming into his life, and it's triggering the shit out of everything and everyone that is around us. And it's starting to make us both look at like why we're down for the count, why we feel like we're struggling so much. I've needed him and he's needed me this whole time, but we never knew about each other. The way that I said tonight while crying, this is the worst world. I don't care if this world just burns up. I don't care if they throw nukes at each other. Let them. I don't give a fuck anymore. They want to kill each other so bad. Let humans have it. I'm done. And he's like, you can't give up, babe. You can't give up. I'm like, sure as shit can. Maybe that's actually what we're supposed to do. Has anybody even thought of that? Are we supposed to give up on these people? I kind of want to. Then he's like, but what about our babies? And I'm like, I love my children too much to ever bring them into this world. This world's fucked up. The cruel-hearted people. The evil-hearted ones that won't just take themselves out already. I just can't even believe they're still hanging on. It's like, how? We're flooding the planet with all this love and all this light and high vibrational bullshit. It's like, when the fuck is that going to make a dent? When is that going to help the light win at all? Like, we don't ever win, do we? Is that what it is? Because I felt really damn confident today saying, we're winning the war, guys. We've won. Isn't it so great? And then, like, all of a sudden, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Just keep fighting. Thank you, Austin. Thank you so much, Aunt Betty. I appreciate you. And I feel really kind of bad for you. The way that you have such an evil heart. It's very telling. You said, shut your bitch ass up and just stream, you motherfucker. There gets to a point where it's not just somebody that was like bullied their whole life and they just refused to heal. Now it's like deliberately evil. And it doesn't seem like trying is going to make a dent in any of that. I'm not here for people like Anne. Anne isn't even here for people like Anne. There are just going to be so many evil-hearted, monstrous people that do not make it. They're not going into heaven. The paradise that exists on earth, which is very much being in love and peace and instant manifestations and knowing God's love. People don't get to access it with a heart like that. My light triggers her demons, and that's okay. Her demons are a moot point. Her demons are about to be absolutely not wanting to be on this planet. People like that are not going to want to be around people like me for very long. You have to cut cords and eventually feel like I already manifested my soulmate. Like, I already know the love of my life. I already know how God loves me. I already know where my soul is going. The physical 3D world might look a little shit right now, but I almost want to say, fuck all of you. I got my soulmate. Fuck all of you. I live in peace. Fuck the rest of you. That's really what I want to say. Every man for himself. That's how I want it to be. Somebody outside said, "Is that a fucking missile?" Look how readily everyone lives in fear. It's a fucking plane. It is a fucking plane. Like, the sad part is, whatever keeps bringing me back to the focus of having to hear somebody say something like that, I don't want to be reminded of missiles. That's an airplane. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of fear. Stop living in it. Why can't we choose peace? Why aren't we choosing love? And that's what I just decided tonight with Marcos. I was like, it's just us. We're the only two alive. We're the only two left. And I asked him point blank, I said, do you want to end all of these soul contracts with everybody? As I cut cords, because I was cutting cords between us and everybody else. And I said, are you really wanting this? Tell me right now. And he said, yes. The only soul contract I want is you. And that's it. He wants no one else in his life. He wants to start completely fresh with me. And it's like, can God really do that? Is God about to really make that happen? Thank you for being here, Flows. Appreciate that. You can see it in the warfare tension, exactly. And this is where I'm really thinking it's going to be the great divide, the great separation. People are really falling away, guys. I mean, like, I'm serious. It's the great fall. Like, there are people who cannot energetically get off a timeline, a reality of war. They can't. They won't be able to. Because you don't get what you want. You manifest what you are, what you're being, what you're conscious of being. Not even what you're conscious of being, just what you're being. Like you don't manifest what you want, really. You manifest what you are. And a lot of these people are so evil-hearted, they're going to end up killing themselves with each other, lobbing nukes at one another. And I don't care. That's the truth. I'm done. I don't care. God's pulling back all of these divine messengers, these Holy Spirit helpers, pulling them back, getting them out of this. This isn't something that the innocent chosen ones deserve to be in. We are peace. We are love. We don't deserve poverty. We don't deserve homelessness. We don't deserve nukes flying everywhere and apocalyptic bullshit after war. We don't deserve that. There will be many, many, many timelines where they end because of nukes. And there are many, many more where you never even know that there's a war because you've escaped it and you won the war and it's just peace and everybody's like happy and you're all hugging trees and having great sex and eating good food and drinking beer with your friends and playing Pictionary. And you just don't ever have to even know that war exists. Paradise really is truly a thing that can happen on Earth. But right now I'm going through this emotional turbulence of, if heaven exists on Earth, why am I not in it? Why can I not feel it? I'm literally looking at my soulmate practically 24 hours a day as we're obsessed with each other and we do everything together. And I'm still feeling this like intense sadness that is not ours. And the happiest I've ever been in my entire life, like true holy matrimony, a divine union, a divine marriage happening, a marriage put on by God. And then at the same time, this deep, dark, depressive, almost like it really, depression doesn't even cover it. It's like, oh my God, it's like a, oh, what is it? It's not even depression, it's sadness. It's true misery. And not being able to jump from one timeline to another as a psychic medium, I'm stuck in the middle. And even when I try my best to ignore the old world and go into the new earth of paradise and joy and happiness and whatever and humor and eye contact with the most gorgeous man on the planet, there's this overwhelming feeling as an empath that souls are dying. People are dying. The world is going to be like nuked. In some reality, not in mine. I don't believe in World War III. I think in my reality, I ignore World War III and it goes away. But to know that you know deliberately you could help a lot of people and you have to not. It's sad. It's sad. Lots of people in lots of timelines are going to die of nuclear war. And that is the truth. And it is not the case for a lot of us that are chosen and we've been living a better life. When God said, leave these old places behind, we did. Leave people, places, and things that were bad for us, we did. And there's the storm. Cue the lightning storm. It really is like that, though. I say it and it happens because I know it's a reality. There are going to be billions of deaths. And as a true empath, having to feel collective sadness and mourning from a reality that you're not even part of. You just feel it energetically. I'm in heaven. Like I live normally, I would say 23 hours of the day. I would normally say I live a pretty decent, happy-go-lucky, joyful life. 99% of the day is pretty happy. But lately, even though it is the happiest time of my entire life and that I am manifesting truly my past life soulmate, my husband, that has been my husband in every lifetime. It should be a happy occasion, but you know deep down the reason you are together is because the world's on fire. And the reason the world is on fire is because you two are together. And when you know that, and you know that the world is about to die and that it's not even scary for me to say anymore. I mean, guys, we were warned, you know, it's like the book of Revelation was real. This shit was real. The holy chosen ones are getting out of Dodge. God is removing his people. God is taking away the elect. The true chosen ones are not going to suffer that fate because they know they don't deserve it. They know they're not worthy. So God is removing people from these realities. And though you may feel like you're being rescued, there's that mourning, that longing for like your family members to come with, and friends and colleagues and everybody that you know is dead. They already took the mark of the beast. They're already done. They're already over. They already took the mark. You know how many people I've known lately that's like everybody that took the vax is already dead or dying? They either got sick within the first 6 months and died, or they're getting health complications now and they can't fix their body. Their crown chakra, which is the coronavirus, the crown, corona in Spanish, the crown chakra is closed off and they no longer get access to the divine realms. They don't get to have those downloads. Something happened when they took the vax. And those of you who did, and you really cared about your body and there was healing involved and you went to God and God was like, yeah, I'm going to heal you, I'm going to fix you. It's very rare. And you should be glad that you got to have that. But the ones of us that were anti-vaxxers and we didn't get vaccinated, we get to live to tell the tale. And I'm not sure that that's exactly the best thing to want to live for, to tell the tale about how we survived the apocalypse and how now we're in the post-apocalyptic world. It's almost like there's no one alive anymore. So I'm struggling tonight with wondering where my life is going in just a couple of days. I don't know. God's always got me, but does he? You know? They're being brought to the clouds till we see them again. Yeah, the vaccine. Yep. Michael, why would you in one breath tell me the time that Jesus is coming back, while in the same book it says no man will know the hour? So people that cherry pick the Bible, I get it. Like, it's cool. It's a book of prophecy, which I absolutely love. It's a book of metaphor. It's a book of the mind. It's a book of manifestation. It's a spell book as well. There's a lot of things that the Holy Bible is, and contradictory is one of them. Conflicting is one of them. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you can't tell that the end times are real by now, I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know what it has to be spelled out for you to believe that Jesus has already returned, my love. Jesus has been here a while. Christ has already been here. The second coming of Christ is already here. Christ consciousness is flooding the planet as we speak. So it's already happening, which is why there are wars and rumors of war. So I'm going to have to stop you there, Mikey, and tell you that it's not really your place to say it's 10 years in the future. I think every person should burden themselves with what the day and the time and the hour is. For me, the day, the time, and the hour is right now. Christ consciousness is flooding the planet, and he's coming to take me up in the clouds. And I think I'm ready to go because I can't stand the pain and the suffering anymore. I'm too sensitive as a soul. I can't feel the pain of a fallen world anymore. I need to let you all go. I need to let it go. I need to let you guys send nukes to one another. I need to take me and other high priestesses way higher up. Euphrates River drained. Talk of wars. Shit. Fighting the spiritual above our heads. Yes, ma'am. If the tribulation hasn't happened for you yet, if you've not been in trials and tribulation, I feel bad for you because yours is soon going to start. I'll never understand, Michael, why so many people fight for their limitations. Why you fight so hard for there to be a tribulation. It's almost like you want there to be suffering. And then you want to lead 20 people in here down the road to hell where you're going, Michael. It's just sad to me. I don't understand it. Why would you want to believe that you need to wait for heaven? Why would you not want to do what the fuck Jesus said and look not there or here, but the kingdom of heaven which is within you already? Why do you not want to have eternity with God now? Why do we have to wait 7 more years of some bullshit that we don't want to live through, but you do, Michael? And you want to be a false prophet out here telling people that they got to wait 7 years more of this shit? No. Because I know a loving God who would hate to have anybody go through that trials and tribulations bullshit. If you want to have at it, if you think that that helps your soul in some way, if you think that you get an award for wanting to suffer more and more, you have at it, my love. But trials and tribulations, I'm over that shit. I've already been tried. My tribulations have already happened. Me and a lot of people like me, baby, are already claiming what God gave us a long time ago. And if that upsets you, Michael, you should stay upset. What's really going to be the deciding factor on how quickly heaven closes its gates is how easily you claim a new reality for yourself. Michael is so headstrong on believing that there's 7 more years of this bullshit that he's not going to ever accept a reality that I'm trying to promote right now. He will never be able to accept the idea that his dream reality, whatever it is already a reality right now. It's already within him right now. It's already able to be had right now. Instant manifestation. Claiming that desire you have right now. You will never be there, Michael. You will never access that. You will not access that because it is here right now, not in the past, not in the future. They will say, look here, look there. For the kingdom of heaven is within you, or is nigh. The kingdom of heaven is nigh, is very close. But it's not here or there. The kingdom of heaven is within you. And so if we're looking to outside stimuli, it's got to be this war and that person going up against this Antichrist and this and this. You are the Antichrist. You're Christ and you're Antichrist. You're all of it. You're God and you're Satan. You're all of it. And so I'm not here for people like Michael. Listen, Michael, you've got your Bible shoved too far up your ass. I'm not here for you. I'll never be here for you. You've already got your Bible for that. You're not going to listen to truth. You've already got a pre-written word of God written by who knows how many men, sold for profit at a Walmart. So you've already filled your head with the truth, Michael, so you're not going to want to hear my truth, right? So what we're realizing right now on the planet in these darkest times that we've ever been in is how often people reject going into the new reality of I have it already. I already have this. I already have that money. I already have my divine love. I'm already safe. I'm already protected. I already have my home. I already have the best career ever. I already have all this. And so what's happening, and I want to tell you as a psychic, what's happening is You're feeling this sadness of timelines that are being dismantled, taken out. And you're feeling it energetically, like a vibratory, like a butterfly effect. Like you're not in that reality, but you still know people are. And how can you really truly be in heaven if you know hell still exists, right? So right now you might be going through that shift phase where you're like, you're not quite out of hell, but you're not in heaven yet. You're kind of right in the middle, and feeling all the turmoil of the brokenhearted that aren't making it into heaven. Heaven isn't changing its standard. God is shutting the door. Their heart is not as light as a feather. They don't get to ascend. They don't get to ascend. It's closing. Hello. 42 years of this bullshit over here. Damn. Revelations is now, exactly. Wrong. I can't even memorize a verse. Okay. As a psychic, you're going to tell God what's what. Absolutely, because I'm God. I'm absolutely going to tell God what's what, because like Jesus and the Father were one, I and the Father are one. You and the Father are one, Michael. The difference between you and I is I claim it, you don't. That's why I get instant manifestations and you don't. That's why I get to build my reality with my speech and my thoughts and you don't. It's not instantaneous for you. There's always a delay because there's always a past or a future that Michael has to get over. He's either freaked about the future or he's worried about the past. There's never, ever a moment of peace for you, Michael. Am I right or am I right? You wouldn't be showing up on my stream at this hour just to poke a fight if you were truly happy with yourself, you know? Prayers. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. That's not how shit works, love. That's exactly how shit works, love. That's exactly how it works. So what we're noticing is that to be in the present moment, which is everlasting life, you have to realize that the past and the future do not exist. The only thing that exists is the present moment, right? That's the moment we create from. Most people bring memories of the past into the present moment, and they relive that over and over and over again, instead of bringing a new memory into the present moment and building from there. And I'm guilty of this myself. I'm really repenting right now. Because even just earlier telling you that my boyfriend is, well, we're working on healing him, but he was in a coma and then paralyzed when he came out of a coma. He couldn't walk. And the point is, just realizing that I bring that version of him back into the present moment and then I build from that. That's not what I want for him. I love him too much. I don't want that for him. I don't want to manifest that for him. So I'm doing this myself. And one thing that I'm really agitated with lately, and just me personally in this vent session, is like that feeling, what keeps bringing me back to the old timeline? What keeps bringing me back to hell? It feels like people are pulling on me because I know truth. I've seen it. I've seen God face to face, and I've not lived to tell about it. I died. I had a near-death experience. So did my boyfriend. We both died. We both were dead. And we're both back. We came back to life, both of us. A lot of people have experienced stuff like that. So it's not really that uncommon. And so to have the knowledge that you get to go to a reality that feels better than this, but other people won't make it with you, it's the saddest truth. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad that honestly, sometimes I'd rather not even be here because like I'm so tired of feeling it. I'm feeling the pain, you know? And I want to be the light in a very dark world, but it's like I can't be the light if I'm allowing people to dim it. You know what I mean? Like a tug of war, exactly. Yes. And especially for psychics. And this is, and I've been a psychic since my near-death experience in 2019. I've been a professional psychic for about the last 4 years. And I teach psychics. I literally teach people who are coming into their spiritual psychic gifts how to have spiritual protection and stuff like, but it's so obvious to me who's really gifted because they're picking up on the sadness that isn't theirs, when in actuality they live in peace all day long normally. Happiness, peace, joy, stuff like that. Don't cry. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Sounds definitely correct. Work on some things too. That's the devil and also Most High. We are God. We are God. That's the whole point. We are God, and the only one determining how quickly and slowly you get your manifestation is yourself. That's what divine timing is. And one thing I've noticed is the way that I know soon I'm about to ascend and leave everything and everyone behind is probably these YouTube live streams. I probably won't be doing many live streams anymore. I don't need to be connecting with people anymore. Like, my man and I are good. I know that God's got us. I know that we're gonna be fine. We're actually conserving a lot of energy, just giving to ourselves. And I just believe really truly that we're going to be ascending so quickly, so readily, so completely, healing, that our divine provisions are coming in for us. And I really do believe that. And so this tug of war, that other feeling of like, oh no, but you need this, Jenna, because if you don't have this, you don't have money. If you don't have this, there's going to be so many people that are out here dying. And like, what are you going to do if you don't save them? It's not my job to save anybody. I'm God of my reality. I'm not God of yours. You're God of your reality. So go be it. You see? I think that a whole bunch of high priestesses are being told right now, get out of the way. Retreat. Go higher. Get to higher ground. This is not the place for you. Let God lead you into the next thing. And so for me, I'm really wondering if it's not YouTube anymore. It might not be. I might be being called somewhere else. I really want to be called somewhere else. Like I'm about to marry my soulmate. Like I want to be called somewhere else. This isn't the life for me anymore. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to tell you the Bible is right or wrong or this or that. You're God, you're not God. If you don't know by now, that's a you thing. You need to figure it out. If you don't believe that you can create your own reality by now, like you're not going to learn from me. So why should I hate myself enough to get beat up and for what? For you to tell me that I'm wrong? I think the hardest part is letting go, knowing that a whole world is dying. And you have to just watch it die. Can't save it. Family, friends, everybody you know you're growing past. Twin flame union is the most beautiful thing on the planet, but it makes you grow and heal so quickly that you outgrow everyone you love, including an entire planet of, well, people who I think tried it. I think they really did try it. I think that they tried to get it right. Doesn't everyone at their core try to get it right? Doesn't everyone, that's why they go to church? That's why people open a book, the Bible or the Quran. Like people try to get it right. So can't that be enough to get them into heaven? It should be. It should be. If it were up to me, it would be enough. But it's not up to me. It's up to that person. Did that get you into heaven? Did your bank account get you into heaven? Did your holy book get you there? Did your mom's advice get you there? Did your pastor get you there? Did your amazing career, your life goals, your modeling career, like did that get you to heaven? Cool. Okay. That's amazing. Stay there. I love that. That's so great. Teach us how you did it. But for most, it's not computing. It's like they don't have access to the kingdom of heaven, and they instead go and try to preach like they do, and they don't. And a lot of these false prophets, they're just out here like telling everybody they're the vicar of Christ, and it's like, are you though? Are you? Because like, who died made you God? You know what I mean? No, really. Did your ego die to make you God? Because if your ego didn't die to make you God, why the fuck should I listen to you? I'll just go meditate for 5 minutes and get the answer the old-fashioned way, right directly from God. So it's like I'm just at this loss of feeling the old world die, but the birthing of the new. And it is so painful. It's so painful. Thanks for always being a voice. Thank you so much, Fallon, for being here. Thank you. It's great to have you. Thank you for being here, Phoenix. I lost everyone, babe. They all went up. Lucky you. Everyone I know went down. Hope all is well with you too, Fallon. Thank you so much. It's like energetic vampires that drain the shit out of you. I can't even believe it, girl. Can't even fucking believe it. Wow. I'm surprised you're alive. Looks like you went through a near-death experience as well. And I'm happy you're here. This is what I think it is I think I'm meant to be finding the ones that have touched the other side. And you guys know a truth that others wish they did, but they don't. I mean, instead of me crying about it, I just want to be joyous in the fact that I know truth, and they don't. And that's fine. But if one knows truth like I do, then why am I so sad? I'm sad because I'm an empath. I'm sad because I can tell that other people are miserable in life. Though I'm happy, I'd say 99% of the day, I still know miserable people exist. And so I'm sad because I'm paying attention. You know? But unfortunately, a lot of us have to jump ship. We can't stay in the old world. We can't let people anymore pull us into that old vibe. Like, no one is allowed access into my energy but me and my twin flame. No one. Not his parents, not my clients, not viewers, no one. And it's a very sad thing. I haven't seen the happiness of it yet. I don't know when the perk starts. I don't know when the benefit starts. When does the benefit of twin flame union start? When does the benefit of being with the man that you've dreamt of every month on the month for 14 years, like when do you get to like rejoice in that? Rejoice in the fact that Christ is arising, that Christ in him and Christ in me is alive and well. The second coming of Christ is because of us and because of you. You're ascending. Where do we ever get to have that enjoyment? Was it like a trap all along? Sometimes I honestly wonder if like the system, the powers that be, found twin flames and try to get them together just so that they can pick them off one by one. Maybe we're all being led to our own trap and our own death. I don't know, it's like the worst feeling in the world. But his beauty. I have never seen a man more beautiful in my entire life. And to hear him say today, and to hear him say today, because he's paralyzed, that he's not fully paralyzed, he's semi. He's bedridden, but not for long. Not for long. To hear him say, I have no idea why you're even with me. Like, fuck this world. Fuck this world. Forever telling that man that he doesn't deserve love. Fuck you all. Rotten hell. Every last fucking one of you assholes who ever laid a hand on him, whoever was guilty of killing the Christ, fuck every last one of you. Truly. I hope karma hits that ass. I really do. I really fucking do. And I'm not sorry about it at all. Fuck every last person that ever left that man in that predicament. Poisoned, black magic. Every last one of you deserve to sit your ass in a prison cell. I'm serious. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And he can't even get out of bed. There is no life for him to be living in this. I hate all of you. I do. I think I really do, and I'm cool with whatever nukes get lobbed your way. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with narcissists manifesting narcissists. I'm fine with every last one of you getting attacked by black magic that you're out here spreading yourself. No, truly, I am 1000% okay with if you ever send me anything evil, I'll send that shit back 1,000-fold to you. I am 100% okay at this point, knowing that my only responsibility on this planet is to protect that man and myself, period. That's an end of story. That's how selfish I'm gonna be. And because I'm that witch bitch, I will send it 1,000-fold back and not even blink an eye. So my enemies better start fucking recognizing that if you hate me, don't show up around here. Because if I find out you're the one that hates me and I can pinpoint you, I will make sure that that ass is sat down by the Holy Spirit. And that is it. End of story. Whether you think it's the devil or you think it's God, that's irrelevant to me. I don't care. It's the same magic I will be sending right back to your ass. I don't care. When you witness a man who can't get out of bed and his wife who can't afford groceries, I have no food in the house right now and no way to put a roof over my head, I'm telling you right now, that black magic has got to stop, and I will send that shit back 1,000-fold. Ooh, did you hear the thunder? I certainly did. I certainly heard that thunder. So there will be a lot of consequences for a lot of people that aren't me. That much I know. A lot of people like me. You guys already know. You've already been paying attention. You've already been doing all the things that you needed to do. When God said jump, you said how high. You're about to be rewarded. You can't be afraid of telling people to fuck right off. You can't be afraid of telling your enemies, no, go rot your ass in prison. I literally had an ex-boyfriend text me today after last night. Marcos and I did return to sender. It was the craziest thing. We were once again psychically attacked like we always are. And we did a return to sender last night. And this morning, I got a text from my ex who I haven't talked to in like 2 months. And it was so obvious because Spirit was like, they can't access you in the astral plane anymore. So that they have to come in physically now. And I was like, that's amazing news, actually. But it is such a slap in the face. Like, what an insult to my intelligence. To literally message me, send a picture, which you know is spell work, because you know that man is spiritual as hell, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He has nothing to lose. That dude has nothing to lose. No shame in his game. No, no pride, no ego to really lose. He's homeless, and he's like on the streets, and it's like whatever. He has nothing to lose, so of course he would try it. But the point is, it's such an insult. It's a slap in the face to be like, ugh. I'm trying to get out of that life. I'm trying to get out off the streets. I'm trying to actually better my life and get it right with God. And I'm never going back. I'm never going back to the streets. Why would I? I have a beautiful man who literally lives in a mansion. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to be here long. I'm at this Airbnb rental that I've rented for the last like 4 months, but I won't be here much longer, Lord willing. And so I'm going to be with him, my husband. And it's just like this overwhelming feeling of like, yes, Christ is returning. The second coming is here. Christ in the flesh, the one that rose from the dead. He's not dead. Love never dies. We never die. We are God's, all of us. And to see that truth, and that truth only be reciprocated between a few select people, that is the worst feeling in the world. Oh, keeping you in my prayers. Thank you so much, Amanda. Oh. You know, I have to say, I'm so sorry about your husband, by the way. I'm not sure if it was you I talked to that one time about your husband or your twin dying, but I kept telling you that I was going to manifest my twin flame back from the grave. I was telling you guys, my twin flame originally took his life in prison, and that guy was dead 4 years. His name was Mike, and he died 4 years ago. And I told everybody I'm bringing back my twin flame. That's it. End of story. I'm not asking. I'm just doing it. And sure as shit, I meet Marcos, and his nickname is Mikey. And he looks identical to my twin flame before. And I know who he is. He knows who I am. That's how beautiful our connection is. It's absolutely the most gorgeous connection. And it's healing both of us. It's so, oh, you guys, it's so beautiful. It doesn't even make sense. We can't even understand it. Today, I told him one of the most scary things about myself that I was just so scared to tell him because I thought he'd leave. But I knew I had to be honest, and I wanted to tell him and get everything out, you know? And anyway, he never even skipped a beat in loving me. He even said, I love you more for being honest. And it's like, I've never seen unconditional love ever in my life. I've never seen it. I've never had it until now. And I really don't give a shit if the world goes to hell. I don't even mind if it nukes itself. It wants that. People that live in that reality, they want war. That's why they talk about it all the time. That's why they expect it. So that's what they want. So who am I to not give them what they want? Who am I to not tell the universe to give them what they want? You go ahead in that reality and you get shit on by nuclear warfare. And I'm going to go over here into heaven and have really great sex and tree hug all day. So I already know my man. I already know the truth. I already fucking know God. I already met God face to face 14 years ago. I already had an out-of-body experience. Met him face to face. I've already been doing my mission. I've already been a prophetess for the last 14 years. Like, I already been doing my shit. I know where my soul's going. If I were to die right now, if I were to take my last breath right now, I know where the fuck I'm going. So I'm cool with it. But it was the rest of the world I really gave a shit about. And now I don't. I don't give a shit. I don't. I don't care. And I think that angst that I feel is what the whole world feels anymore. We're just like, fuck you guys then. Fuck you. You want your war? Go get your war. Fuck you. You want to speak death over yourself all the time? You don't want you don't want to listen to the words of the wise? Then fuck you. Fuck you all. Really. And I think that when you get a group of high priestesses who know some shit, they know about the other side. They know about spiritual war. And you hurt these people that much that they want to abandon your ass, you're all fucked. Really. The real high priests and the real high priestesses are congregating together and they're getting the hell out of Dodge. We don't deserve to be in your war. Fuck that. We don't work with demons. We're peacekeepers. We are beings of love. We don't deserve that shit. You do. You do. Not us, boo. You do. So we're just gonna skedaddle. We don't care. We're not here to protect you. We're not here to chase away your ghosts. We're not here to help you when things go bump in the night and help you with paranormal shit. We are not here for your fucking entertainment. A lot of people that thought psychic warfare was a joke and would laugh in my face when I was having all these spiritual experiences, they're about to find the fuck out. They're about to see what it really is. Crazy shit is going on. The book of Revelations was real. Shocker, plot twist. People are about to see that they really can't see anything. They're blind as a bat. So let them stay blind. You move on. I am so over a fallen world of sinners. These people's hearts are so fucking cold. Oh, yeah, I do. I do remember that then. Keeping you in my prayers. Thank you, Amanda. I love you so much. I do remember. If that was you, then yeah. Sapphire, I do remember. I do remember the name. Yeah. You said your husband died, I remember. And I said, I'm bringing back my twin flame. And I did. I did, babe. We met about like 6 weeks ago, maybe. 6 weeks, I would say. I don't know. He met me on live stream. And he was only here for like, I think a week to 10 days before he reached out to my best friend and was like, I'm trying to get a hold of this girl and she won't respond to me. And I just thought he was another, just whatever, just like anybody else. I didn't really think to entertain him at all. And it wasn't until she messaged me and was like, you really need to do something. This guy won't leave me alone. And I'm like, okay. So he called me, and on our first phone call, within like the first few minutes, he was already telling me we're twin flames. I know it. He's like, I said, yeah, have you heard of twin flames? And he's like, oh, yeah. Do you think we were that in a past life? And do you also think that we were different species, maybe, in a past life? All within the first few minutes of the first phone call. And that's how you know. That's how you know. There are so many other crazy things that make me believe that he really is the one. Like, I brought a moth back to life once on a live stream in front of people. And he did the same thing. A moth. He brought back a moth to life once in front of his dad and his uncle. And it was just, when I heard him say that, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He couldn't even believe my story. He's like, you did not bring a moth back to life. I did. And there's video proof. There's video proof of a live stream where I brought a moth back to life in front of witnesses. And he told me his story, how he did the same. And I'm like, dude, this is insane. If that's not God telling you, honey, this is your soulmate. Hello. This is him. We both know it. We know we'll be together forever. Literally forever. Eternity. End of story. He was my original love. He will be my everlasting love. That's it. The Omega, the beginning and the end, the Alpha, the Omega. That's it. That one love, that one true consciousness, going back home, going back to heaven, where we came from. We originated from the 5D, the 6D, the higher planes. That's where we're going. I'm not sticking around for evil, scummy assholes who deserve to be sitting in prison. Why would I? Go rot. Go rot in hell. No, truly, go rot the fucking hell. Every last one. I don't give a shit. You wanted it. People like me were out here telling you every single fucking day to pull the stick out of your ass and get it right with Jesus. You didn't want to, that's fine, but sit your ass down. You're not going to be lobbing attacks at people like me and these beautiful collective of light workers. That ain't going to happen ever the fuck again. Ever the fuck again, without you getting consequences 1,000-fold. Bet. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that if you stop by my channel anymore and send any negative thoughts to me, that I will not be sending all that energy right back to you. You will be paying the consequence, because no longer will I be allowing people to send anything to me but love. That's it. Love and prosperity, baby. If you've ever wanted to help your girl out, now would be the perfect time. Because in a couple days, I don't know where I'm going. I once again, I am struggling a little bit financially right now. But even still, God has something for me. I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm definitely going to be okay. I'm always going to be okay. It's just that stress, that fear, that worry of the human self that's like, but what happens though? What will happen though if this and this and this isn't fixed? And what if I can't do this? And what I really need to do is just get myself to a higher vibration and everything aligns itself. We're in the darkness, guys, but we are not the darkness. We are the light in the darkness. The heavier the atmosphere, the heavier the energy, the more you're supposed to be shining bright as the light that you are. You know what I mean? Hello, thank you for being here. But yeah, I think that there's that duality. You're feeling the old world go through nuclear war and they can't stop it. They won't be able to stop it. They've been building up by being evil-hearted. Their hearts are so heavy. They're never going to make it into a higher timeline. Ever. Not in this lifetime. They might try to reincarnate and try this shit again, but it ain't going to happen in this lifetime. Fuck that. Mother Nature is taking them out. Mother Nature with plagues and shit. Come on. Mother Nature hates your ass. I don't know what to tell you. You're evil as fuck. So a lot of us are just like, yeah, never mind. I'd rather be energetically as light as a feather and just escape that and go live in heaven instead. And then you try your best to just shift out of it. Then it hits you like a ton of bricks. Your past chases you. Evil people show up in your dreams wanting something. Snip, snip, cut them out. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you didn't ride in on. Fuck you and the horse you didn't ride in on. Because those of you who wish poverty on me, you're about to get it. Those of you who wished homelessness on me, you're about to get it. Those of you who wish I'd be single and chronically single for the rest of my life, you're going to get it. You're literally going to get everything you've wished. And I really am happy to know that justice is real and karma is a thing. I really do believe in it. I think I have to stay sane. I'd like to think the universe is fair. Otherwise, it's not worth living here. So that's how it should be. People should be getting their ass handed to them. Yeah. The air is so thick, it's hard to breathe right now. Isn't that crazy? It's like really strange because it's even raining and it's very humid. It's that heavy humid, you know? I don't know. Marcos keeps telling me, babe, it gets better. I promise it won't be like this forever. But honestly, guys, if I can go based on the Bible, the story I remember was Moses when he was trying to escape Pharaoh. Pharaoh was about to go, and only Pharaoh, not God's people. Pharaoh's people, the evil-hearted ones. They were going to go through the plagues and the drought and the famine and the death and the angel of death and all that. But like that was Pharaoh in his camp because he wouldn't let God's people go. So God was like, bitch, sit down. I'm going to show you a thing or two. I'm going to teach you a lesson and how you're going to fucking let my people go, period. Did you hear the rain? It got louder. So it's like Moses led the people through the desert, through the wilderness. after all of his enemies were destroyed. And sometimes when Marcos says, it's going to get better, I promise, like it will get better. I honestly don't know. If this is the wilderness, if this is the desert, well, I guess it's raining, so could be worse. Could be a drought. But it's lush and green and abundant. And even in the darkness, I speak life over myself. I still say things like, I am love. Money comes to me quickly and easily. Everything I want, I get. God always provides for me. I'm always receiving miracles. The Most High God loves me. I'm God's princess. I'm God's favorite. I'm chosen by the Most High. And I still speak life, even in the darkest of times. And that's why I land on my feet. When there's normally a shift between the old world and the new world, I normally get safe passage. And I've also noticed one thing that a lot of you might want to start doing, and that's really believing that you will be blessed by putting a punk in their place. Listen, you will be blessed by telling somebody, fuck off, get out of my energy, I don't fucking want you, I don't need you, and you're an energy vampire. Fuck off, rot in hell, I don't care if you're my own mother. There's the answer of the century. I don't fucking want you. You are not good enough. And if that sounds vicious and bitchous, I don't care. That's the fucking truth. And I have noticed that when you do that, when you draw a boundary, blessings come in like that. The universe is literally just simply waiting for you to be like, bitch, will you give that person your millions when you win the lottery? Tell us, yes or no? No. Okay, then, let us give you the lottery, because that person's evil as hell, and they don't deserve your winnings. We want to give you a brand new house, inherit something from your dead uncle you don't even know, make magic appear out of thin air, but we can't give it to you because you're going to give it to your cousin Tina, and she's honestly a Debbie Downer. We can't give it to her. Because, see, Tina wants to suffer. Because Tina speaks death over herself. Because Tina always speaks in a negative energy instead of like, hey, I love life. Everything always comes to me quickly and easily. My life is so easy. So we can't bless Tina because Tina doesn't want blessings. So a lot of you are so scared to tell someone to fuck right off. What? What, you think they'll call you unholy? Girl, let them fucking try it. You can call me unholy. You can call me a Jezebel spirit. You can call me a demon worshiper. You can call me a Luciferian. You can call me Lucifer himself, which honestly, I prefer that one. You know if you know. Call me Lucifer. Call me anything you want, but you will be calling me blessed. And when I tell you that I send back now all that bullshit times 1,000, I think I'm going back to it. I used to stay very much neutral. I used to be like return to sender, but equal measure. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that, I'm done. I'm going to do the thing that gets you to realize, don't fuck with me. So I am sending it back times 1,000. 1,000-fold. There it is, 1,000-fold. Maybe you'll think twice before sending me any negative energy. Maybe you'll think twice and you won't even show up on my channel if you have any negative energy towards me. Did you see 5 people drop like flies the second I said it? See? There it is. Tell people what time it is. You are allowed to tell people to fuck right off, honey. No one is entitled to your divine blessings except you. That's it. And your twin flame, which is also you. He and I deserve these divine provisions, and I'm not taking anybody with me. And you know what? Maybe that's what Spirit was waiting on. Shit, I don't know. All I know is I was really worried about where I'm going to go in 2 days, because in 2 days my rent is due here. And I don't know, but it'll work out. It always does. I always land on my feet. God always handles it. Always, always, always. It's no different now. It's happened a million times. But I just remember one of the biggest, most powerful shifts I've ever had was literally telling someone, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my life. You are seriously an evil, decrepit bitch, and you do not deserve to have my provisions. Oh my God, a lightning bug. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, girl. There's a lightning bug on the window. Beautiful blessing already. You see that? Some people do shit accidentally. Like, some people will send me evil eye accidentally and jealousy, and that's one thing. That's just whatever. I get it. But to purposely send evil to somebody all the time, like, grow the fuck up. I hope you guys just take each other out with nukes. I do. I don't care. Do it. You're so excited to have your fucking button on the finger on the button. Do it. All anybody talks about is trials and tribulations, this, end of days, this, Armageddon, this war and that war, and fuck you, and I get it. But I, at a 99% of my day, speak life, and I speak joy, and I'm humorous, and I'm upbeat, and I'm uplifting, and I motivate people, and I inspire people to believe in God, believe in themselves as God. So I don't deserve a shit reality where y'all are throwing nukes at each other. Go lob that shit right up your ass. No, seriously, go on to that timeline where y'all killing each other. I don't care. I don't promote that. I don't promote war. I don't want war. I don't like violence. I hate it. I hate violence. That's on record. That's a thing. That's the thing. I got my hands clean. Never hurt anybody with these hands. So, well, I mean, I guess I should say it's definitely happened in my past, but I don't live that life anymore. I'm completely different now. I'm a totally different woman in Christ. Ever since I died in 2019, my entire life has been different. And I don't deserve the hell that is coming for the planet. So I claim my blessings. I claim my soulmate, my divine counterpart that is entering my life. I deserve the beautiful new home that I'm going to get soon. The beautiful groceries that I know I'm going to be able to eventually afford again. I'm going to be able to eat again. I won't waste away, guys. I have a little bit of time left, but your girl can eat, all right? So right now I might not have money for groceries or this roof over my head, but just watch, though. Just bet. That's how God is. It happens. It happens because God wants us to be taken care of and provided for, and wants your enemies to shut the fuck up. God wants to bless you in front of all of your enemies too, honestly, to school them, to teach them a thing or two. They're always laughing until they're not. You know? They're always saying, oh, look at you, up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Look at you cornered. Yeah? Look how you don't get to have anything good. Look at your God failing you, huh? And then, boom, one blessing changes the game. And it's something so profound. It's something so shocking that even you're shocked as shit. And it's like, what? No way, God. Like, I knew you were good, but I didn't know you were that good, right? And that happens in front of your enemies for a reason. Because God is trying to school your enemies, honey. Teach them a damn lesson. They can take notes. That's all they're going to do is, that's all they can take is notes, babe. So yeah, no, the whole, like, if you send me anything that isn't love, I'm sending that shit right back. I'm even sending back love too. Like, I'll send that shit back 1,000-fold as well. I'm just not doing it the whole, I'm going to just like forgive and forget forever. No, thank you. How about I just tell you to fuck right off? Go to whatever timeline that you created for yourself, and you just like go there, and you just stay there for as long as you want. And don't bother me. Don't pull on my energy. Don't call me in. Don't say my name. Don't gossip about me. Don't slander me. Don't do jack shite that is not love towards me, lest ye be the one suffering, not me. Period. That's it. Did you see another 5 people drop like flies? Girl, look at this. What is this? They drop like that the second you really get firm with it and you really say, nah, that's a you thing. you're the asshole, you go get all the hate from your heart. That's not a me thing. You know how I know we'll find out? One of us will be blessed and the other will not. We will see that soon enough. Won't we? Won't we? And this is why all your enemies get angry when you get blessed by God, because up till now, they've been convinced that you work for the devil. Because you're out here talking like that. You're talking some hot mess about how so-and-so should get karma, and you're telling everybody, fuck off, and rotten hell, and blah, 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 and they think you're the devil, and then you go get blessed, and then it's like, I think she sold her soul to the Illuminati. I think that's what it is. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck you. So anyway, I'm pretty much over it. I'm pretty much at that stage in my life where I'm already with my twin flame, girl. We're already in union. Full harmonious union, bliss. I am happy as a clam with this man. So I'm cool with the rest of humanity not knowing how to fucking manifest your twin flame back from the dead. I'm cool with you not knowing that shit. I'm cool with you not knowing that ye are gods. Not my problem. Been trying to tell you for 14 years. Been trying to get it through people's thick skulls for 14 years. Ye are gods. And you don't want to fucking listen? Totally have at it. Go give your power over away to some dingbat pastor or some preacher wannabe bishop, and you just let that dude tell you where your soul is going. Okay? And then when your mommy tells you that you can't date so-and-so, go make your mommy your god and listen to her rule book. Okay? Because you're giving your power over away to your mama instead of your damn self. And I don't care. You're allowed to do that. You got free will. It's a lovely thing. Go somewhere else. Yeah, like your mom's basement. I'm over it. I know what the fuck time it is. I can sense it. I'm not stupid. And it would be an insult to my own intelligence to sit here and allow you to tell me that I'm stupid or schizophrenic or demonic. I'm none of those things. So anyway, what we are going to do as a collective moving forward is we're going to get very loud and very proud and very opinionated about the fact that we are not here for games. We are not here to take anybody on our coattails with us into heaven. Bitch, you ain't going because you don't deserve it. You're not worthy. One of the best things I ever heard Marco say to me, his ex showed up and she was trying to channel through me. Yeah. Anyway, she tried it, and thank you so much. Oh, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. Bless your heart, babe. May that bless you 1,000-fold. She tried it with me, and she was like trying to channel through me to get to him. And I for a second started to channel, and I said, why do you want Jenna? Huh? She's not even that great. Like, I don't even understand. And he goes, because she's worthy and you're not. Girl, if that chick did not flee the second he said it, oh man, she did not want to hear more truth. She did not want to hear something like that. So she showed up in my dream like 2 nights later to come and to visit our house. In the dream, she visited our home and wanted to talk to him, but she found me instead out there with him. And I was like, yeah, no, you need to get the fuck lost, basically. So these evil, artificial false twin flame dynamics are crumbling. And these people have literally sold their soul to be able to target you and to be able to, well, I mean, they're your Judas. So they killed you. They destroyed you. And it's fine. That was part of their soul contract. They wanted to do that for you. That's how much they loved you. They wanted to be your Judas. So somebody had to do it. Somebody had to put you in the grave, and it happened. But now you get to rise up again. So I'm not letting anybody convince me that it's not time to rise up. It absolutely is time to rise. Hi. Oh, there's so many lightning bugs. Looks amazing. Hello. So great to meet you. Hadn't seen them in years. Oh, love lightning bugs. Me too. That's amazing. You thinking you're beautiful? No, I know I'm beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm still here. I understand you. Vabs, bless your heart. Thank you so much for that donation, by the way, my love. I hope that blesses you 1,000-fold. I hope God blesses your finances and your family. Thank you for that. Thank you, my love. I'm going to go charge my phone upstairs because it's at like 3%. It might die. I don't know. But anyway, hold on a second. These loud ass stairs. Just a second, guys. You really are so beautiful, Sapphire. I can't believe you did that. That was sweet. Bless your heart. But yeah, I don't want to keep thinking that it's like my job to save people. It's not. You guys should be saving yourself. Once I met Marcos, that's when it all started changing for me. That's when I started to see, like, wait a minute, why are you bedridden? Why is a beautiful soul like you being tortured by dark magic? Like, what do you mean? Like, seeing your twin flame, seeing your soul in that bad of a position, it makes you want to do anything. Thousands of people, just telling them all to go fuck themselves, you know? Being that selfish and be like, I don't really care if that's selfish. Good. Somebody needed to tell you you're not enough. The one that messaged me today, after not talking to me for months, you're just not enough. Thank you. Oh, I would do more, but you know I'm a widowed mom. Oh, you're so sweet. Bless you and your family, my love. But yeah, I just, it's time to give to those that give to you. It really is. And right now, Marcos is the only one that gives to me. He's the only one that deserves my love. And I see it. He's all I want to give to. The irony is he actually thought for a second I wanted my ex back. I'm like, God, no. I even looked at his picture that he sent today and I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, fucking right. My ex only wants me because Marcos does. How sad is that? That typical, you only want what you can't have. Ugh. Who would ever want to be with a guy like that? Disgusting. No. Why? When I have a king. I have a god as a boyfriend. A god. A man who knows he's a god. Why would I ever go back to some dude who breadcrumbed me? What the fuck? I don't hate myself. Ew. So anyway, yeah, I had to like reassure him today. Babe, I'm not going back there. Are you kidding me? Hell no. The fuck? Are you high? Yeah, no, I had to, like, I just like, you poor thing. You should know it. You should know I would never do that. But it's just so sad because the world, it like knocked him down and it knocked me down. And our self-confidence just plummeted. And it was just so sad seeing the look on his face. Like, he really thought I would go back to a joker. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was very sad. He's the love of my life. I don't even see other men anymore. I live with like 5 male roommates, and they're all just Marcos. Marcos. They're all just him. That's it. He's all I see. He's my king, and I'm his queen, and I love it. Life is about to be so good for us. It might be bad for others, but that's not my problem. I'm still entitled to good, even if others are suffering. And that's the real key here, guys. You're still entitled to riches when others are poor. You're still entitled to happiness when others are sad. You're still entitled to health when other people don't take their health seriously. You're still entitled to marriage when other people want to ruin relationships and self-sabotage. You understand? But yeah, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I just wanted to tell you guys that. So going forward, Don't fucking watch me if you don't have anything to give that isn't love, because I'm sending it back 1,000-fold. Anybody that tries it with me, you won't like it. You won't like what's to come. You'll want to leave me alone from now on. And I'll be blessed for it. And you'll see it. You'll see that I'll be blessed for it. So, anyway, thank you guys for being here. Sending you prayers as well. Thank you for the prayers. I love you, and I do feel a lot better. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.